welcome back to another video, and also welcome back to my channel. In today's video, as you can tell by the title, I'm doing a cooking with me where I'm making lamb chops. It was my first time making them, but if I do say so myself, I did that. First, I'm starting off with the asparagus. Off camera, I washed them, and now I'm cutting off the ends. Now that the ends are cut off, I'm going to lay them on aluminum foil, season them, and then coat them with olive oil. For seasoning, I use garlic powder, pepper, Italian seasoning, and a little bit of salt. Once the seasonings and olive oil are added, I toss them around just to make sure they are evenly coated. After they're coated, I wrap them up and put them in the oven at 350 for about 10 to 20 minutes, depending on how soft or hard you like them. Next, we're gonna start on the potatoes. Off camera, I peeled them, and now I'm cutting them into smaller sizes so that they're easier to cook. Now I'm going to prepare the garlic, that way it's out of the way. I'm going to be putting them in the pan when I start to cook the lamb chops. As you can see, I'm struggling peeling this garlic. I am lazy. I usually use minced garlic, throw it in a pan, and call it a day, but since the recipe called for whole garlic, I just have to thug it out. Now I'm starting on the seasoning for the lamb chops. I'm cutting up some rosemary and thyme and then going to add that to a bowl with other seasonings and then top it off with oil. Now that the thyme and rosemary are chopped, I'm adding garlic powder, pepper, Italian seasoning, cayenne pepper, a little bit of salt, crushed red pepper, and Cajun seasoning. Once everything is in the bowl, add some oil and mix it together. Now we're going to start on a marinade for the lamb chops. For the marinade, I'm using parsley, arugula, caper, lemon juice, some salt, and I added water and a lot of oil. Now that everything's together, I blend it, and when it's done, I put it in the fridge for about 5 to 10 minutes or until it's time to start the lamb chops. The potatoes are finally done, so now I'm going to whip them together with milk, butter, salt, pepper, and Italian seasoning. Once that's done, I put the mashed potatoes aside, and now it's time to start on the lamb chops, the main event, the main attraction. At this point, I'm hungry, I'm ready to eat. As you can see, I seasoned both sides of the lamb chops, and now I'm gonna add in the marinade. I added in a little bit more of the marinade just to make sure that each lamb chop was fully coated. Now it's time to cook them. Get a pan, put it on medium heat, add in some oil and butter, and then throw in them lamb chops. Just throw them in. Yep, just like that. I know you see the sizzle. You remember the garlic that we prepared earlier? Now we're going to throw them in there along with some rosemary. Once I felt like they're good on one side, I flip them over and let them continue to cook on the other. Now I am going to baste the lamb chops in this buttery, garlicky, rosemary, flavorful juice. That way when we take a bite, we taste all that. Now it's time for the moment we've all been waiting for. Let's plate up our meal. So first, I start with a good amount of mashed potatoes and then lay the asparagus over top. Then I take the lamb chops and arrange them how you see it on the plate. Nothing too special. But then I go in with the marinade that we made earlier to make a cute design. Overall, I would give it an 8 out of 10. There's some things that I would tweak, but for the most part, it was good. But I'm about to go eat. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And also turn on those notifications so you can be the first to watch any new videos.